Hello, let's start the next week. So for this week's project, what I have in mind is connect the 12 volt step down. I have two units, so I need to wire up. So put two Ds in. Each of them technically are 360 watt. I'm not sure how much 12 volt power I need, but I thought, well, have two of these. They're not too expensive, like £20 per piece, so I'll probably have some spares as well, just in case if they are just you know, stop working at some point. I have already pre-crimped the terminals, and I have put like car fuses in, and my calculation is, so they say maximum amperage on 12 volt side is 30 amps. So I put in 25 amp fuses on the 12 volt side, and then on the mains, or with the 48 volt side, I put in 7.5 amps. So just in case, if there is a short on this side, then obviously these fuses will trigger. If the self unit dies, then I have protection to the battery. It doesn't just melt this thing, because yeah, battery have a lot of power. So safety both sides. I've kind of put the fuses on plus and minus. It's not really required, but I don't know. I mean, minus can be connected as permanent, it doesn't really matter. I might actually connect it permanently. We'll see how I figure out the connections. For now, it just makes sense on both same length, and it's just easier to have the same connection, have like another spade on the other side, and it just goes to distribution. Okay, I will start the work and enjoy the time lapse. See you soon. So, the DC to DC step down units have successfully fitted. They are inside there. So now I'm thinking I want to figure out where I put mains in. So, I mean mains, like 48 volts, so how the 48 volts come from there to here. Also, I'm thinking I will use this main circuit breaker. So essentially it's like sort of 12 volt mains, DC mains, so 100 amp fuse circuit breaker. As far as I can tell, that should do the trick. Then if I want to switch off the units themselves, then I just obviously switch off the DC mains. So that's kind of intuitive. So that's the plan. And then figure out a neat way how to get the negative side. So the positive would come here. And I guess could use this bus bar in here for now. So at least that's the plan. But yeah. Stay tuned and enjoy the time lapse. Another day, just pretty much started to move around. Yeah, still working on a 12-volt system. Today I would say I should be able to power up at least in DC to DC step down. This week is not very efficient. I've been very slow and like I just want to rest, and yeah, but still I try to do something. So yeah, so for today I think I will just at least power up, the very least I will power up the DC to DC step down, just confirm they both are functional and there's nothing strange going on. So yeah, stay tuned and yeah, enjoy today's time lapse. Hello. So, welcome back from some of the time lapses. I didn't film everything because I know guys, like, it's not really exciting to watch every single bit of the work, but I'm thinking, so this is a good stage where I can show you what I've done so far. And yeah, so this is how it looks now. So there is the DC to DC 48 to 12 volt converters are wired in. That's it, and it's already looks a little bit, yeah, you know, everything is like, it's kind of taking shape. It's not the final. I try to make it neat-ish, but the tidy up will come later because I don't even know what cables will come and how I'm gonna route them. So I put these flexible, like, these are like Velcro tie-ups, and the reasoning is so I can take them off, put them more cables in. It's easier to just add more wires at a time because there's no point to put a cable tie on and then 3 seconds later cut it off. I've done it already. So when you see some of these, I'm just putting them on. It's just because it's easier later on adapt the circuit. Also, I will need to figure out some clever trunking system. I don't really like traditional trunkings, but I need definitely something. So here looks definitely need something. So it's like 2 P-clips at a time, fused Velcro tie-ups, and yeah, so, and there we go. So this is the connection to the 48 volt distribution box. There probably will be a lot more connections later on. Currently I just run a was that 4 mil cable. Yeah, so it's basically the 12 volt system is fed by 2 red and black 4 mil cables. So yeah, there's a temporary fuse system in there, so if something goes south I have everything fused, plus minus 12 volt system and 12 volt system and 48 volt, and then I put the negative terminal up there, so that's 48 volt negative terminal. Even though I think in theory you should be able to connect the negatives all together, but I don't want to take chances. Just anyway, so see how that works, and yeah, see you soon.